So we're back for part 2 of Rupture, Repair, and Resolve.
Sorry, guys.
Had a small malfunction there. So how do you go about repairing a relationship? Because it's not anything concrete like a car.
Yeah.
What would you do? How do you fix a relationship that's been hurt or damaged?
Talk to the person.
Talk to the person. I agree. So how do you do that?
Just go for it.
Yeah, I mean, how would you go about? I mean, are there things you would do or shouldn't do in that situation?
Yeah, don't insult them.
That's always a good thing. Insulting people's not good when you're trying to repair something. I think you can't blame. You have to take responsibility for what you did, because there's an old saying: "It takes two to tango." I don't know if you know what that means, but when there's a rupture in a relationship, there's probably both parties have contribution that they've got to admit and work on. And ultimately, I think what it ends up looking like is you apologize.
Mm-hmm.
When you think of an apology, what do you think of?
I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm. And what I would say is that sometimes you have to say more than "I'm sorry." It's like you say, "I am sorry that I said that and hurt your feelings.
Mm-hmm.
That was wrong and rude of me to do." So that's the piece. You know, there's kind of this classic thing where some politicians that will remain nameless have given apologies that really aren't apologies. They would say something like, "I apologize for anyone who may have misunderstood what I said and was offended." So it's not really an apology. Apology actually is expressing your sorrow and admitting what you did so the other person hears it and is able to say, "Thank you, I forgive that." Because that's ultimately what you're after, is forgiveness. So I think in terms of an apology, being clear what it is you're apologizing for. Because it's easy to say, oh, I'm sorry. But actually being able to say, "I am sorry that I did X, Y, or Z," and admitting how that may have affected the other person. All right, so then we have restitution or resolution. Restitution. Any idea what that word? It's a big word. Any idea what that means? Restitution is when you're in the process of fixing something. It's kind of like paying back. So let's say you borrowed something. Let's say you borrowed something from your little brother, and in that process you broke it. And so you would go and you would apologize and say, "Oh, I am so sorry that I thank you for loaning that to me, but I broke it. Let me fix that for you, or let me get you a new one." That's the restitution. That is the righting of the wrong that has occurred. And sometimes you can do something to actually fix it, but sometimes it's hard. And sometimes with that restitution and resolution, there is also, you can make a statement of what you will do to avoid doing that again. Because I don't know if you have experienced it or not, but have you ever had anybody that keeps doing the same thing over and over, and they keep saying they're sorry, but their behavior doesn't change?
If I'm not thinking, sometimes I do that.
No, it's easy. It's easy to do. But the problem is they keep doing it. It's like they don't seem like they're sorry. Because if they were truly sorry, they would try not to do it. So just be aware of that. So, rupture.
I forgot there was a lid on it, and I was just trying to.
I'm glad you didn't swallow it. Yeah, let's not do that again. It always makes me nervous. Rupture, repair, restitution, or resolution. And hopefully if we do this right, the other person finds a way to forgive us, because that's what we want. And also, when it occurs and we are the wronged party, being able to forgive others. All right. Sorry to preach. What do you think? Is that enough for today? Yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
Bye.
Peace out.
Peace. I almost forgot.